Sanji Bell with my fairy treasures. Okay, making sure the red dot is on. Okay, you guys, I'm here with another Get Ready with me. And I want to do an everyday glamour look. I want to use, there's a guy named Scott Barnes. He is J-Lo's makeup artist. Oh, I was watching him on Tati's channel. I know, I'm late to the party. Everybody's already seen him on there on Tati's channel. Everybody knows who Tati is, I know. But I do want to try that J-Lo look, which is like a real bronzy, glowy look. I just ordered a bunch of products so I can do that. But today I want to do an everyday glamour look. Something you can wear, something I do wear most days. Some days I don't wear makeup. But an everyday glamour. And I want to use some of Scott Barnes' techniques that I want to try out, because he has some really cool techniques. And when I get to those techniques, I will let you guys know. I also took notes for the J-Lo look, and then I also took notes for just like some tips, because he had one video with Tati that talked about a lot of different tips and stuff. So at any rate, I took notes in this beautiful little sparkly notebook. Isn't it beautiful? That kind of robin's egg blue. Love it. Okay, so let's, oh, how did I prepare my face? I just got done, oh, my face feels so moisturized. I just did a avocado facial, where I take an avocado, I get it nice and black, like I'm gonna make guacamole, mash it up, but I put them in ice cube trays, freeze them. And so whenever I wanna do an avocado facial mask, or even a banana facial mask, I do the same thing. I just take out a cube, and then I let it sit on the counter for 15-20 minutes, and then I can do a facial. And when you do the avocado, it is highly moisturizing. You're getting all that avocado oil, vitamins, nutrients, minerals, promotes collagen into your skin. It's beautiful. Oh, my skin feels so good. So I did that, and then I moisturized. I make my own moisturizer. I make a moisturizer that you can use from head to toe. I don't use anything else, just this. I don't use something for the under eyes. I do use a serum, but I make my own serums too. And I will do videos on how to make this moisturizer. It's really what it is a whipped butter. And what it's made out of is African shea butter. Okay, I'll leave a link. I got this one off of eBay. I had to buy it twice on eBay because one time they gave it to me, it was some fake crap. This one's the real stuff. And what it looks like, because I normally buy it from a lady here in Las Vegas, but with the quarantine, she was closed, and I think she just opened back up. But anyway, I bought a bunch, and then I was going to buy some from Mountain Rose Herbs. So write that down, Mountain Rose Herbs. That's another place you can buy it. It's 100% organic raw shea butter, and that's what you want, 100% raw organic shea butter. But then they ran out because everyone was ordering herbs from them and their shea butters and their oils. So then I went to eBay and I found a place. So on eBay, I'll leave a link to this from eBay, and I'll leave a link to Mountain Rose Herbs. So if you want to make your own shea butter, like 100%. So this is African shea butter, organic, raw, natural. Okay. And let me show you what it looks like. This is before you whip it into like a real nice whipped butter. There you go. It's very solid, almost like a stick of butter. Okay, you guys are never going to have anything 100% raw, organic, and vegan, and pure, and luscious as this, okay? Nothing you can buy on the market. And you're going to buy it for pennies on the dollar. This cost me, I think I got 3 of these tubs like this for maybe 20 bucks. Maybe even under, like 17. So I think they're $8 or $9 a tub, okay? I think this is a pound. Yeah. So I think it's like $8 or $9 a pound, something like that. I think I got 3 of these tubs for like 20 bucks. Okay, so when you whip it up, I whip it up in my KitchenAid, and I just add the raw African organic shea butter. Then I add in a bunch of olive oil. I just pour, you guys. I don't do measurements. I just pour that in there. I also get some coconut oil. I throw that in there too. And then I whip it in my KitchenAid. Now you can use a regular blender, but I whip it in my KitchenAid until it gets to be like mousse. And if it's not getting moussey enough, then I throw in some more olive oil. Don't throw any other, don't do natural oils, no vegetable oil, none of that crap. Coconut oil and olive oil and any other natural oils you want to put in. Also, any other butters that you want to add to this, you can, because I just ordered a bunch of butters off of, ordered a bunch of butters from Mountain Rose Herbs. And I'm going to make a whole nother one that has like 5 different butters. I'm really excited. But anyway, that's what it looks like. And that's what's on my face, head to toe. Okay, so look at it. Look how rich that is. This is the most organic, rich cream for your face, for your body that you'll ever use. And this is all you need. You don't need a different separate eye cream, all these other things. The only other thing I make is I do make a serum, olive oil based, and I infuse it with a bunch of herbs. And I will come on and show you how I exactly make this and how I make all my skincare that I make. I don't buy any of my skincare, I make it all. Okay, so I want to show you that. So, oh, and before I did that, after I took the avocado mask off, I make my own, like, you know how everyone sprays their face to set their makeup? I make my own. I use distilled water and about 8 to 10 drops of lavender oil. You can use a lot of different essential oils. I just chose lavender. And then it's moisturizing, and it just really helps set your makeup. But you can also just use it like after you wash your face or you have to do a mask, you can spray your face too with this. And it just really relaxes the skin, adds some more moisturization, and it's just nice. So, and it's good to set your makeup with, which is what we'll set our makeup with. And I put that on after the mask, and then I put on the moisturizer. And then I just wait like 10 minutes, and then I start to do my makeup. You can feel it on your face, which I like because I have dry skin. If you don't have dry skin and you want to use something like this, just use very little bit, very, very, very little bit, and pat it into the skin, okay? But right now I'm using Bare Minerals foundation. I just ordered their liquid, so I'm excited about that. So it's a mineral liquid. So I'm really excited about that. But right now I'm still using all of the, and I will continue to go back and forth between the Bare Minerals liquid and Bare Minerals mineral foundation. So let's get started with those. Just a second. Let's get started with the Everyday Glam. Okay. So I said last time what color I use, but I'll always just tell you what colors I use. There's always new people watching. This is the Bare Minerals foundation. If you're going to use this and you have dry skin, like I said, put your moisturizer, a heavy moisturizer like I just used, maybe wait 10 minutes and then start in on it. Even if you can still feel some of the moisturizer, good. Because that's going to mix with this and make a nice moisturized mineral foundation on your face. Because someone's saying it dries you out, but if you put a nice heavy moisturizer on, wait about 5 to 10 minutes and then put it in, it'll buff and use those oils and buff with this, and it'll be beautiful. Anyway, this is Warm Deep W55. Okay, so we're gonna buff that in first. Get my trusty baby wipes over here. Okay. And you don't need, you work out of the cap. Oh, and I blinged out, you guys saw it, I blinged out with a bling mesh from Dollar Tree. I blinged out my top. I love it. So anyway, you put some in the top like this, and you just dip in a little bit and then go work it into the lid. You don't need very much. Like this can do one whole side of my face. So here we go. And by putting on that heavy moisturizer, like I said, and waiting 5 or 10 minutes, you use the oils that are on your face, mix with the minerals, and it won't dry out your face. It'll feel really good. But if I wait too long and let my moisturizer, really soak in, and then do it, for me right now, because my skin is a lot drier because I'm, 51, it's not good. But as long as I have some of that moisturizer still on my face, I can still feel it. It'll work with the oils and the minerals, so with the mineral foundation. So if you have dry skin and you thought you couldn't use it, try it like that. But you need a nice, heavy, rich moisturizer. Okay, that's all buffed in. I really am excited about doing that J-Lo's makeup artist. I'm really excited about doing, like, I think they call it the J-Lo Glow. So, and that's all done with a lot of liquids of everything. So that's why I ordered a bunch of stuff. So I'm excited. I'm excited to show you, do the haul so you guys can see it all. And then I'm excited to start playing with it. So, okay. As soon as I saw that Bare Minerals had a liquid foundation, it was a mineral liquid foundation, I was like, oh, I want to try that. So after I saw Scott Barnes' thing, I'm like, okay, here goes my investment. Okay, so let's do some contouring. Oh, I got a new contour brush. You guys, I use expensive and not expensive brushes. I do both. I don't worry about the cost of a brush. I worry about, do I like the way it feels? Do I like the way it works? And I was watching, what is her name? Her King is in her channel name. And she was just talking about this brush. And it's just a Wet n Wild contour brush. Okay, and this is what it looks like. So I was at Dollar Tree yesterday, and I thought, let me get one. I picked up two because they're $1 a piece. If I like it, then I have two of them. I pick up two of everything if it's a good price. So I like it, and I like how narrow it is, and I love the way it feels. These brushes are soft. So this is my first time using it. Oh, actually, you know what? I don't want to contour first. After I talked about all that information still applies. I want to do my highlight my face first. Because this is where I learned some new things from Scott Barnes. And I'm using a, or I'm going to do, you know, highlight my face, put all the light in my face with my concealer. And the concealer is this right here. And the color, let me go back. Let me put the lid back on. It's Bare Minerals. Everything I'm using is Bare Minerals. If it's not, I'll let you know. It's Honey Bisque, okay, and that's what I'm using for my multitask concealer. So this is what I'm using, you know, to cover and also highlight my face. So this is the brush that came with it. It is fabulous. This is a fabulous brush. It's not cheap. It's an expensive brush, but this is what comes with it. When you go under the eyes, I used to just go like right into here. I'm going to be way more, you're going to see, I'm going to be way more aggressive with this. He takes it, when he does, you can see where I'm putting it at. He's way more aggressive. He goes all the way like down into here. I used to end it right here. I didn't go like all the way into here like this. And I didn't use as much as he's using. I ordered a liquid one recently, a liquid concealer, minerals concealer, so I'm excited about that. Okay, make sure you guys are seeing me. Make sure my face isn't getting down too low. I have so many mirrors going. Okay, cool, you guys can see. Yeah, he goes right into here too. He used to be an artist, he said. And so he knows a lot about, you know, highlighting and shading, because I'm an artist also, and it's all about highlighting and shading. That's how you get everything looking right, is the highlighting and the shading. So I love that. Now what he does too is he takes it and he puts it all the way like this on the nose, like right here on the nose. He does, not up here, but here, he brings it all the way on the nose. Now I'm not doing that because I'll talk about contouring in a minute, because I like to contour this like his. He likes to contour just like this, and then bring the concealer up onto the nose. But I'm not doing that because that's not, I don't want to do that. I think I can snatch my nose better by how I contour it. So anyway, another thing he does, which I thought was interesting, when I come up here to do my highlighting up here, I usually just go like right here, like this. He takes that and he goes in. Look, he goes in like this. I was like, oh, okay. And all this is gonna blend together, so don't worry. We'll make sure everything blends. But he goes in. I was like, oh my God. Okay. And then I'm gonna also take this on my nose. I might have went too far right there. I'm just taking my foundation brush and just bringing it back a little bit here. There we go. Yeah, he didn't go so much on the sides. It was just, you know, this whole area right here. Not so far here. Yeah, that looks better. Like, okay, girl, you're going in. And then some on the chin. And I used to put some, put some up here. Oh no, I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna still do my lips. There's something else he does, but I'm gonna show that with contour. And the reason I do this is because I need a good base on my lips, because my lipstick bleeds now. It's crazy. And then I like to take this brush right here. Look how small that is. It's perfect to put the highlighter down the center of my nose. To put some light right down the center and to blend in with the rest of this. And I know I look crazy, but it'll all come together. Okay. Now when he does this, I'll show you what he does when I get to the contouring. He does it completely different, but I really like my nose contour. So did I do everything highlighted that I wanted? I think so. This stuff right here, this concealer is also good if you want to take it to your eyes and put that as an eye base if you need to for your eyeshadows. So I don't, and Scott Barnes says if you use high quality eyeshadow, you don't need an eyeshadow base. So, and I haven't needed an eyeshadow base, and I use pretty high quality eyeshadows, so I agreed with that. But if your eyeshadows aren't as high quality, though, whatever you're using, an eyeshadow base will really help. That'll just really make your eyeshadow stay and go on nicer and all of that. So okay. All right, so now let's go in with the contouring. What do I want to use for contouring? Where is it? Oh, I want to use my new brush. So I'm going to use my new brush for contouring. I'm going to need another brush for couple brushes for contouring, but we're going to go in with this one first. I'm just trying to see if there's this other one that I want to use. Yeah, let's use this one. Then my new one that I was talking about, that I did the whole speech about. And this is something I like that he did. He put the contour in and then he goes up. So he's kind of going like this and up. I thought, oh, that's cool. So he's like creating like a cheek. Okay, and then I'm going to take what I have left on my brush here and come down like this. And then he really likes to cut in with the contouring. Like he comes down like that, which I've already done, and he really comes in. So he brings it down, which I just did, and really comes in. And he even goes underneath here. I'm not going to keep going, but he will even take it. Well, I'll just go like this so I can blend it down. He keeps it so that when he comes, he's still trying to create a V. This whole time he's creating a V. Even when he gets onto the neck, he's like creating like a V. I've never done my concealer like that intense. So he's like, bam, 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 bam. I'm like, oh. Okay. Okay, and let's contour the nose. And I'm going to talk to you about how I saw him contour. It's not what I like for myself, but I'm going to say it because it may be perfect for you though, you know. Everybody's face shape is different, so. I think my nose is more snatched doing it like this. So what he did is he took the his highlighter and he put, when he did the eyes here, he brought it all the way onto the nose. And then he takes like a fine little brush and he takes the concealer and he goes like this. He draws in exactly how I have it, like this and like that. And then he blends it out a little bit. But he doesn't do it how I did it. How I go in. Ooh, how I go in and really contour here and blend it all the way onto the nose. So, in fact, he's pretty against that, but I don't know. I like it, so. Another thing he did that I thought was really cool was he took like a small brush like this. And mind you, he does everything with liquid. And he goes with, usually you take a highlight and go here. You know when you take a dark pencil and you draw on your pencil, you draw on your lips, but you draw like a little bit out so you get your lips bigger. He puts a shadow here. A dark shadow with the contour. He draws it right on the outside, so he puts a nice shadow. And I thought, oh, that just made my lips look so much bigger. I'm like, oh, I love that. Now, he doesn't do it below, he just does it on top. I wonder what happened if I did it below. I don't know. Let's just do it right here. I don't know, let's just try it. Can't hurt anything. If it doesn't look good, you can just wipe it off. Because I wasn't blessed with like lips, with nice juicy lips at all. So the fact that I can like draw these lips on here, I'm like, yes. Okay. I am loving this whole highlighted shaded look. Oh my gosh, so much. Now I'm going to take whatever is left on my brush here and I'm just going to marry things together. Like right here, I want to marry this together. All that contour that I did and highlighting. That's just blending it in with yeah. See, right away that just blended that in nicely. I want to blend in my, right here, my contour. And let's blend right here. Now, when you're using the liquids, it's another way of blending. because you're using liquid, but this is how I'm doing this with this Bare Minerals. And then bring. So no matter what products you have, though, the concepts are the same. So look at the concepts and then adapt it to what product you're using. Yeah, that looks good. Let me look in the here. Yeah, I love it. Cool. I'm just looking to see what you guys see. And I leave my nose like super contoured. Like I almost don't even blend it. Like I love, you can see it. I love like this light here and then contoured like, you're like, okay, Angela. And then I'm gonna blend this in right here a little bit with this same brush, just a little bit. To make sure that my contour there is blended in. Okay. So did I get everything? I think so. So those were a lot of tricks that I learned from him that I was like, yeah, yes ma'am. Those were very, very cool new things that I wanted to add to what I do. Okay. Next. I'm going to do blush. I like to put my blush on at this point. Let me get my blush brush. And then these, I love these brushes. This is my blush brush. I love these brushes. They're little mermaid or unicorn brushes. Dollar Tree. Can you believe that? Yeah. And I love how it feels and I love how it goes on. The product goes on. Let me get the blush out. I love this blush. It's hard for me to find blushes. Being a black woman, it's hard to find blushes that really go with my skin. So I love this one by MILANI. It's gorgeous. Let me show you. Let me open it up. It's a baked one. Look how it has that gold. It almost is like a bronzer too. So if I wanted to do any bronzing on my face, this is a double duty. This could be for my cheeks and for bronzing if I feel like I need to do any bronzing. My skin has a lot of warmth in it, so I don't do bronzing because when you're trying to bronze, you're trying to create warmth, but I already have a lot of warmth. So, but I think that's pretty. There, I'll tell you the color in case you want to order it. And it's by MILANI. That's what it looks like. And it is, what is the color? Rose d'Oro 02. I love colors like this that are very tawny type of colors. And this is the other thing he does. I always do my blush back here like this, and then whatever ends up on the apples end up, because I was always taught don't get it on the apples. He gets right on the apples, and I'm like, oh, okay, I'm gonna try that right on those apples. This is a very buildable blush also, so it looks like I'm getting crazy with it. I'm putting on way too much, but look, I'm not. It's very blendable. I like a lot of blush, so, and I'm using such a beautiful natural color that you'll be fine. That looks awesome. Love that. Okay, so we got our cheeks done. Okay, next is going to be eyes. Now, this is where, this is how I feel like this is a very glamorous look, but every day, is that we focused on the skin, like our skin looks really good. So the eyes are going to be super simple, like we're not going to do like a major eye shadow look, because this is an everyday look. Like something that you're going to go to the store and you want to look good, you want to look glamorous, but you want to do it quickly. This is the look I'm talking about. Okay, so I'm using, is this the palette I'm going to use? Yeah. You guys, I need to do a swatch of this. I don't know how many people bought this or not. The Game of Thrones. It looks like a book. Look how fabulous that is. This was not cheap, you guys. My husband bought it for my birthday. I think this was $80. Yeah, I don't normally buy palettes that expensive, but my husband bought it for my birthday. And I showed this the last time it was on. And I didn't see very many people talk about this palette. Maybe they did. I don't know. But I'd like to do a swatch on it so you can see it. Now, it's not offered. I went on the, I got it, my husband ordered for me from Ulta, but they don't have it on the website anymore. But a lot of times you can order stuff like this on Amazon or even eBay. So we'll have to see. I'll look and see if they have it on there. If they do, I'll list it below. But look at the colors. Oh, and it's by Urban Decay. Look how gorgeous they are. They're so rich. So, you know, if Urban Decay made these colors, you know the kind of, everybody knows Urban Decay. You'll be able to find colors similar to this because it's Urban Decay and they have other palettes. So, even if you can't buy this exact palette, other Urban Decay palettes have to have similar colors to this. So, so what color I'm going to use today, I'm using one color, okay? And I'm going to use, where is it? There it is. This color right here. I love it. It's very tawny. It's very like Sedona. Like the Sedona mountains are very like that browny red, but more brown. I'm going to use that color. It's real earthy. And to me, that's a color like in the soap operas. They always had like that perfect eyeshadow, but it wasn't like they made their eyes up. It's like that one perfect color in the center, in the crease. And they contour their eyes with that. And I was always like, what's that color? And that's the color. Okay, so let me get a brush. Let me shut up and get a brush. Some people are like, girl, stop the jibber jabbing and start the makeup. Okay, where is my swatcher? It better be in here. Okay, here it is. Perfect. Dollar Tree eyeshadow swatcher. Get yourself one. What it looks like. Oh, they go quickly. I bought myself a couple of them because I've heard other brands, they're not $1. So yeah, that's like a good deal. Okay, and this is another one of those unicorn mermaid brushes, and that's the shape on it that I'm going to use. I just saw another eyeshadow brush at Dollar Tree that I really liked, and I think it was a Wet n Wild. I want to try it. Okay, you guys, look at my mirror. Isn't this fabulous? I did this. I blinged it out. I did this like, God, 6 years ago. I'm also a crafter. I love to do crafts. So I took a Dollar Tree mirror and look. Did all this bling and blinged it out. And that looked cool. I love this mirror. Okay, here we go. Jeffree Star mirror, eat your heart out. Okay, so I'm going to try to do this. I wonder if I can do it like this and you guys still see. What happens is I'm at my counter and my arm keeps hitting the counter. But I want you guys to still see it. Yeah, okay. So I'm just going to go right in the crease here. And I like to go right, yeah, you guys are seeing. I like to go right into that contour on my nose and marry that with the contour of my nose. Okay. And then I'm going to make a V. And make a V. And this is a color, I don't care what skin tone you have. This whole palette will work for every skin tone, and a good palette will work on all skin tones. And I learned that a long time ago. I used to be a hairstylist, and I worked with this one girl, and she was telling me about the Ulta eyeshadows. And they were so pigmented, and I had never used them before. And I was like, I love those Ulta, those eyeshadow, the eyeshadow you have on. She goes, oh, it's Ulta brand. And they're very nice eyeshadows. They're not expensive. And me and her wore the same colors. She was, you know, she's white, I'm black, and we wore the same exact colors. And I had never seen an eyeshadow palette where like we could both wear the same palette. And it looked so different on her than it looked on me. It was just gorgeous. So, where's my switcher? Did I put it back? Oh, I put it back. It was really, really cool. I'm just using a brush now. Look how pretty that looks. I'm just using a brush now with, I'm just using my switcher with no eyeshadow. I just want to blend it out a little bit. So I'm just using this just with no eyeshadow, just to blend it out a little bit so it's not so harsh. Yeah, love it. Look how pretty that looks. Love that color. You know what though? I think I want to deepen it just a tad bit. Right there in the crease. Perfect. So I'm going to do the other eye now. Okay, I'm just making sure you guys can see. I've seen beauty gurus, and they were using this when it came to the eyes, and I thought, oh, that's good, because I think my last video, that I'm bringing it in, making a V. I think my last video, when I did my mascara, I disappeared. Because I had to go, I have another mirror down here, straight down here, and I went down like this, and I think I disappeared, so I don't want to disappear. But this is good. This other one, this mirror right here, is good for when I do my foundation and stuff, because I don't have to get so close. But when I'm doing my eye makeup, now that I'm older, yeah, I have to get right up on it. I have to get up right on it. There's, like I said, there's this other brush I saw, and I've been thinking about it. I didn't buy it yesterday. It's $1. I should have bought the darn thing. But I didn't think I would like it. But I thought for just doing this eyeshadow look, it's one of those cleanses that I could just really take it and just use it as a swisher. Swish, 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 swish. And it would blend and swish everything at the same time, right in the crease. So I'm going to pick it up. So but when I have it in my next video, I'll show it to you guys and let you know if it's good. So I'm taking the brush with no eyeshadow and just making sure that this is blended. There's no harsh edges. And right there. Love it. Just blending that up a little bit into that. Love it. So pretty. And that's it with that. Oh, and then I'm going to take it, that same color, and just come right underneath my eyes. We're going to put a whole bunch of black mascara on too, but this can be peekabooing below the black eyeliner and the mascara. I meant to say eyeliner. I'm just using that one color. But I love doing this because this reminds me, like I said, and the soap operas. This is like the 80s and 90s. Everybody used to wear that kind of color, this Sedoni type of color. And it wasn't a major eyeshadow look. It was something like this, one color. And it just always looks so natural. Okay. Love it. And this shade could work on everybody. And it's going to look a little different on everybody, but it can work for everyone. It's such a beautiful color. Love it. Okay. And for me, it almost looks like my skin, but just adds some oomph to it. Another color that would be good to do a one look with would be this color. That plum color and that dark brown right there. That'd be gorgeous to do it too. Okay. Exciting news, you guys. When I was at Dollar Tree yesterday, I looked at their eyelashes because I want to try them again. I had used eyelashes once, but the glue stung my eyes so bad that I got scared. But I'm sure it was just that glue. Maybe I should try it again, you know, duh. So I do want to try it again. And I picked out some that aren't super long because it's going to be my first time trying to use them. So I didn't want to get crazy. So I picked up some short ones, but they looked really pretty and really wispy. So I'm not going to do it on this video because I haven't done it yet. So I'm gonna do my waterline. So I'm going to do it tomorrow in my bathroom by myself. And if I can, and I need to practice putting them on too. Okay, I don't want to disappear, but I have to really look close. So just a second, guys. So hopefully I don't disappear. I'm just doing my waterline. In fact, you know what? Just a second. All right. I have a book, and I'm going to bring my mirror up, so then I won't feel like I need to go down so far. I think that that'll work better. And if I did disappear, I'll be back up. I just, see, you can tell the difference. I'm just doing my waterline, my lower waterline. I love it. Look at the difference. God, that just makes such a difference. I'm also going to do my eyebrows next with the same pencil. Now, because I'm a black woman, and my eyebrows are dark. Let me start brushing them. And my eyebrows are dark. I don't understand. I've said this in my last video. I've seen some black women use a brown pencil, but I don't understand because the hair there is black. So don't you need to match the hair? Anyway, that's what works for me. So I just use the same pencil. Sometimes I use eyeshadow and do this. Just fill in and make them a little bit more, just filled in. And I have really good eyebrows. I've never been into a whole lot of waxing. I just, clean everything up myself. So I'm just doing stuff to fill. Like right here, I'm missing some hair because I got hit by a can. This mean boy threw a can at me and cut me. Anyway, I had to get stitches there. So anyway, I do fill that one in pretty good, but everything else, I just put a little, I'm just so light with this, just like a feather, just, see? For me, I'm not really into, like really heavy structured eyebrows. I just want to fill in what I have. But if you're the kind of person who likes really defined eyebrow, go for it. But since I'm not, this works perfect. My eyeliner works perfect just to fill in a little bit. Then I like to use my spoolie. And you guys saw before this, I like to do a lot of brushing on my eyebrows. You guys saw me, I brush them. I go like this, I brush them up, and then I shape them with the spoolie, and then I go in with this. And sometimes, even for myself, I'll get a little bit crazy and put too much of that eyeliner on my eyebrows. But now, if you're a lighter skin, if you're white, Mexican, Latin, Asian, yeah, I would not advise you to take your eyeliner pencil and do this. Well, that's not true. If you have, I don't know. I'll just be truthful. I'm not completely sure because, I'm a black woman, so using that black pencil on my skin, it's going to look natural because, my skin's dark and also my eyebrows are dark. Now, I'm not sure if you're Asian or a Latina woman and then you use that black on there. You got to be careful because your skin's a lot lighter, so it could get crazy. So that may be why it might be better if you use like a dark brown pencil. So I'm not always totally sure about that. But most of you guys who do makeup or watching this video, you got it figured out already. Not like you need me to tell you, but that's what I do, okay? And I just define them up nice. So there we go. Next, liquid eyeliner. I use this liquid eyeliner by e.l.f. So they still have this. They have it. I got my original one from Dollar Tree. I went back and I loved it. They had none left, and these are like $5 or $6. They're not expensive, but they're not super cheap. It's like a marker. Love this darn thing. So I bought one from Dollar Tree. I picked up another one from Target, so at least I had two in my stash. And then I thought, if Dollar Tree ever sells these again, I'm going to pick up like 10 of them. I found them again, like 5 or 6 months later, I picked up 10. So I got a whole stockpile of these things. $1 instead of spending $6? Yeah. Yes, ma'am. Okay, make sure you guys are seeing what I'm doing. So I like to do a really heavy line. I'm not sure if it's better to do it here or if it's better to do it here. Let me see what you guys are seeing. Yeah, I think you can still see me. Just want to make sure that I don't dip below where you guys are seeing me right now. And it doesn't matter what look I do, I like a really heavy eyeliner. And pretty much always black. I do like a really dark navy blue. In fact, I think Pamela, hey Pamela from Pamela's World, I think when she sent me some rock candy that she found at Dollar Tree, she sent me all the rock candy that Dollar Tree has been selling because I can't find it here in Las Vegas. I need to do a look with that rock candy palettes that she gave me. I was going somewhere with that. What was I thinking? Oh, she gave me a, I believe a nice dark navy, dark blue eyeliner. That's really pretty too. It has just a little bit different effect, but really nice. But I love this because it's like a brush tip on it, like a marker brush tip, and it just gives you so much control. And if you want to create a really nice wing, you can with this. That's something I want to play with, is doing a wing. On Lisa's channel, I love watching her channel. I saw her, how she does her wing. She shows it every single time, and I think I can do it. I just need to take the time and practice it. So hopefully for my next video, I can show you guys how I learned from Lisa, yeah, how to do a wing, how to do a really nice wing. And she has a really cool technique. All right, am I going to disappear? No, I feel like I'm going to. So here we go. When it comes to eyeliner and mascara, I got to get so dang close to the mirror. I'm like blind. Again, I like it really heavy. Like that. And this type of, if you have a teenager and they're just learning to do their makeup and they're doing liner, this is so easy for them. I am going to do a little bit of a, come on, a little bit of a wing, just a little out, no major, just flicking it out a little bit, not doing the major one, but I want to. I'm excited to see like how a really dramatic wing would look on me. So things coming up that I haven't done that I usually don't do is I'm gonna experiment with eyelashes, and I'm gonna experiment with that wing liner. In fact, tomorrow I think I'll play with both those in the bathroom. Okay, and then I'm gonna put a little, let's do a little wing here. Just coming out a little bit. Okay. I just love, I'm so 80s and 90s. I just love like a lot of liner, like that heavy liner, like how I did the look, the Joan Crawford, or the, not Joan Crawford. Who is it? Diane, God, I can't think of her name. the Dynasty look. You know, everything's heavy eyeliner and heavy mascara. Yeah, I love that look. Diane Carroll and Joan Collins. There we go. And that was my last video. If you want to check that out, I'll connect that to this one. I did a Dynasty look, and I mixed up basically Diane Carroll and Joan Collins. So it was pretty cool. So now I'm going to do mascara. Oh my goodness. I hate when I do that. Look what I just did. It's that black dot right there. Alright. At least it's in the darkest part where I put a lot of eyeshadow. Okay. Let's continue on. You guys have created an animal, because I love doing these makeup videos. I love makeup. It kind of reminds me of, I'm also an artist, and I draw these women, and I do a full face of makeup on these women. I contour, I highlight, they get blush, eyeshadow, mascara, everything. And so it's like the same thing, but you're just doing it with your own face. So I've always loved it. I just didn't think I'd love it this much. And then I've gone crazy buying new products and stuff. That's dangerous, okay? Because you guys know about me and my mixed media and all my crafting. Can you imagine how much makeup I'm going to buy now? Lord help us all. And I like to do 3 coats of mascara. Oh, and what mascara am I using? I am using Sinful Colors, and this is a Revlon mascara. Of course, it's in black. Okay, so Sinful Colors is Revlon and Dollar Tree. Can you believe? I mean, look at me. This is how I am, you guys. You're going to always notice this. I'm using a Game of Thrones makeup palette, 80 bucks. And now this is normally probably like $6, $7, but I got it for $1 at Dollar Tree. They sell this at Walmart. But look. But that's me, okay, you guys? You're gonna always see me mixing high and low. I do it with my jewelry, I do it with my clothes, I do it with everything. My craft supplies, my art supplies. Did I do this eye yet? I don't remember. I think so. I'd say get stuff for good prices if it's good, if you know it's a good product. Because that way, when you want something that's going to cost you more money, like an $80 Game of Thrones palette by Urban Decay, it's more affordable that way. Because your mascara didn't cost you, you know, 30 bucks. So, I don't know. That's how I look at it. That's how I look at it. All right, let's do that some more. And I like the Sinful Colors mascara because it's not super thin, but then it's not super thick either. So it's just it's a medium consistency, and it allows me to do like 3 coats without getting my eyelashes stuck together. Sometimes my eyelashes stick together a little bit, but I kind of like that if they clump a little, which I know most people are like, what? Because it gives you a little bit more eyelash. It gives you thicker looking eyelashes. This is my last coat. Nobody's gonna come to you and be like, oh my god, 2 of those are clumping. They don't know. From a distance, it looks like, oh, she has really nice eyelashes. That's how I see it. I think Lisa said that on her channel, and I was like, I totally agree with that. She said, I don't mind a few clump. And for the most part, I don't wear artificial lashes. So I really got to focus on the eyelash game. which is, you know, putting a lot of coats on. Now, once I start wearing, if I start wearing artificial eyelashes like all the time, I definitely probably won't be putting on 3 coats of mascara. I probably won't need to. On the bottom, I still will put 3 coats of mascara though. Okay, so that was our 3 coats of mascara. You guys are like, God dang, that takes a lot of time. But you know what? That'll take any more time than you having to put on your fake eyelashes. So let's just see how that looks so far. Okay, lips. Okay, so I already feel like I already did the liner because look look at that, putting that shadow on my lips. I'm loving that. And now having darker skin, if you have lighter skin, then you may want to blend that out a little bit. You may need to blend that out. So play around with that because it may look like too dark of a line when you use your contour. So you might want to blend that out a little bit. But for me, that's almost gonna be the color of my lip liner. So I think I'm gonna be good. If I need to, I'll blend it. If I need to. Where's my lip liner? Okay. This is another Bare Minerals lip liner here, and I'm using, let me see the color. I'm using Vibe. Now, I just ordered myself another one because this one's okay. It's very neutral. It could go with any lip liner, but it's not as dark as I really want. I really want another one. I want another one that's even darker than this, so I just ordered another one recently. It's coming with all the other stuff. I really need to sharpen this pencil. So I'm gonna try something different. He said not to, okay, I always go in and in. Like I just follow the line on my lip. You know how it goes in here and in there? He said just go across. Don't follow that if you want bigger lips. I'm like, all right. And I'm talking about, what's his name? I already forgot his damn name. I've been saying it the whole time. What's his name? Scott Barnes. Let me just make sure there was nothing else that I wanted to show you. The Scott Barnes tips that I didn't show you. No. I didn't even refer to my notes. I got it all down. Okay, so I just lined my lips all the way around. I'm even going to take some of the color onto the lips. And then leave the center alone so it can get a little lighter in the center. I'm going to fill in here and fill in here. And I'm leaving the center alone. I got that idea from Tammy, from Tammy's channel. And then I want to use, which lipstick? I want to go with a really neutral lipstick. So I just bought these. They're both, they came with that lip liner. And these are both Bare Minerals. What are the colors? Let's do one at a time. This is like their neutral lip palette. Okay. Azalea. It's written super small. Jeez. And I have it upside down. So one's Azalea and one is, what is that color? I cannot read it. I'm just going to show you the tones on the back. I do not know why you can't read that. But those are the tones. Okay. And we'll decide here in a second which one I'm going to use. They're both Bare Minerals. And the reason I use Bare Minerals, you guys see me using so many Bare Minerals products, is because a lot of less expensive products, especially in their lipsticks and their eyeshadows, they'll use mineral oil. They'll use mineral oil and a lot of other things that can be very toxic. In my system, if there's any mineral oil or parabens and all that, I get a massive headache right away. Like, I can't use LA Girl. I looked at the ingredients. It has mineral oil and quite a few other things that I'm allergic to. So, but I did notice the more expensive palettes, like this Game of Thrones, they must not use mineral oil because it just is just fine. But I use a lot of Bare Minerals because they have really, really clean products, and they don't have a whole bunch of chemicals in their products, and they definitely don't have mineral oil or petroleum. So these are the two colors. Okay, I'm going to use this one. Very pretty. Okay, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to mix them. I'm going to use this one, which I think is gorgeous. And then I'm going to put this one on top. Ooh, I like the mixture of both of those. Very pretty. Now, I do think I need to blend that wine a little bit. It's a little intense. Okay, let me wipe off this brush. Oh, use my switcher. Where's my switcher? Because there's still some color, some contour on there, right? The little brush I used for that. So let me just clean that off really quick. And let's just blend just a little bit. That little line out a little bit. That shadow. You're just creating a little shadow. I'm just blending it out a little bit. All right. It's a little dark, that shadow. So just a second. Remember I said we can take care of it. I kind of wish I'd taken care of it before I put this lipstick on. Oh, okay. You know what I'll do? I'll dip into my foundation, or I'll dip into my foundation again to blend that out. Make sure this isn't the foundation color. This is it. So I'll just go over it a little bit. Oh, that's even making it darker going over my foundation. All right, let's try going over with my lighter powder. See what that happens. And if not, we'll just wipe some of it off. I probably just got a little, I still would do it. I'll just, won't be so heavy-handed with it. Just a second. Okay, yeah, I needed to blend it a little bit more. So when you do that trick, this is my first time doing this, so let me wipe my hands off. This is my first time doing that, putting that shadow there with my concealer. So just when you do it, blend it out a little bit, because now I'm having to do that. Like maybe take your pencil, take your brush after you put that on there, after you line the outside of the lips with the with your contour, and then clean your brush off, and then go back over it and just blend it out a little bit, or blend it out with your finger a little bit. All right, now I like it. It's a little something that I'm gonna have to, I had to get used to. I had to learn how to do it. I haven't done it before, so I think that looks good. Let me just look really quickly at myself. Yeah, now I like that. really adds to my lips. You know what? I might want to add a little bit of shine, and we're almost done. I make my own lip balm, okay? And I took the lip balm container and I wrapped it with that bling wrap. You get this in the craft aisle at Dollar Tree, the bling wrap. I wrap everything. I wrap my lids of my concealer and my Bare Minerals just to make them fancier. Oh, and I didn't talk about that. My contour powder that I just use a foundation. I just use one foundation that's one level darker than my regular foundation. I didn't say that. That's what I do in this Bare Minerals for my contour. So my contour is it's just a Bare Minerals foundation, and I use Warm Deep. For my actual foundation color, oh no, strip that. Okay, for my foundation color, I use Warm Deep. For my contour, I'm still using the mineral foundation, but I go one darker, which is called Deepest Deep, W50. So I just wanted to clarify that. For your contour, you don't have to use a contour palette. You can just go ahead and get your whatever your foundation color is, go one shade darker, and you can contour with that. Even for highlighting the face, how I used concealer, a lighter concealer, you can go a shade lighter and use foundation. So you can just use 3 different foundations and you can do your highlight and your contouring. So just to let you know. Hopefully that was clear. I'm not being too confused on that. So this is the look. Oh, I need to spray my face to make sure I'm marrying everything together. Let me move this mirror out of the way and this book. How long we've been on here? Okay. Let me go ahead and spray my face. Oh, good. I'm glad I put this back because that looks so I can really see. Oh, love that. Like I said, I make my own. I just use distilled water and about 10 drops of lavender oil, 8 to 10 drops. Oh, and it marries all of these mineral powders together, and it smells so good, and it's so healthy for your skin, and you know what you're putting on your skin. And oh, you guys, I'm loving that that shading above my lip to make my lips look bigger. So let me just come in. Oh, and my hair, I have extensions. So my hair is all extensions. So I don't have to do anything to my hair. I only do my hair every 2 months. There is care that I do with it. And someday I'll go through and I'll talk about my extensions and everything. So there we go. And let me come in a little bit closer so you guys can see. And this is what the makeup looks like. I hope you guys like it, my natural glam. Let me put my hair back and you can see too. And I love this whole, like right in the center, how much lighter it is, but naturally lighter. Oh, I know what I didn't do. One thing. I know some people are like, girl, are you gonna put some highlighter on? Okay. This is how I feel. This is why I almost forgot about highlighter, because I'm already so lit up. I love the way it looks. I need to start getting, I used to highlight to the gods, okay? I'm going to calm down with highlighting because I'm getting older and it's just not looking that great having so much highlighter on my face. So I used to highlight, I'll show you really quickly. Where is my, there it is. I love my little thing, how I used to begin with to do that. I've already highlighted my nose. So I'm going to take some of this. This is the Lion King palette. It's Sir John's highlighter. Okay. And I'll show you what it looks like. It's gorgeous. It came with the Lion King palette, which I used in my last video. It came with this palette. Isn't it just beautiful? Oh, I love that Sir John stuff. He is Beyonce's makeup artist. Okay, so I'm just going to go down the center right here into my nose, just right here. I used to go from here all the way up, and I used to throw highlighter all into here. But you guys, it's just too much for me now. I'm getting older, and I just started looking, I started looking freaky. Also, I used to put highlighter here. I don't want to do that anymore either. But if you're younger, you're under 50, even if you are 50 and you like a ton of highlighter, do you? That's what I need to say. Doesn't matter your age, just do you. But for me, it didn't look good anymore. So I'm going to take this brush, dip it in the highlighter, not to get too much, and just highlight a little bit back here. And highlight a little bit back here. But I want it to be very diffused, like it's coming from within. So I like that, looks good. I don't want too much because it just started looking crazy on me, and I didn't want to look crazy. So just a little bit here and a little bit there, a little bit here on my nose, and that's it. I used to go do it here. No, this is highlighted enough, and I used to do it here on my chin, and that's highlighted enough too. So that's all the highlighter I'm going to use. And talk about a few things, and we'll be done. I'm going to put some jewelry on, because this is a get ready with me, right? This jewelry is gorgeous. This bracelet right here, look how pretty that is. This is Joan Boyce from HSN. I'm so sad. She just had, I think her contract with HSN just was canceled. But you can look up Joan Boyce on Facebook, and she says she's going to have, she's going to be selling her beautiful costume jewelry another way. She sells real jewelry too, but she takes her real jewelry and then makes costume jewelry out of it. Okay, now look at this one. Put these together. Isn't that gorgeous? It's just a little small, and you can just wear this one by itself. I have two of these. I like to wear them together. But look how gorgeous that is. Her jewelry wasn't cheap, but it wasn't super expensive. I mean, you're just gonna spend, it's always easy pay at HSN. That's where they get you. So, you know, these kissable cuffs is what they call them. And these were probably $75, $65 a piece. I have a ton of them. But this is over of 10 years of collecting from her, because she was on there for 10 years. This is probably maybe 40 or 50 bucks. But then they get you because, you know, it's only 5 easy pays of $10. And then this is a Joan Boyce ring, this pink one. Isn't that gorgeous? And it matches so well. There it is. Isn't that gorgeous? And then this ring. Oh, I bought two of these. I bought one in silver, one in gold. Isn't that gorgeous? This reminds me of one of the housewives on Beverly Hills. What's her name? With the dark black hair. Well, she's the only one that has dark black hair. You know who I'm talking about. She wears a ring like this. And I always loved her ring. And so when I seen Joan Boyce selling this, I was like, yes, ma'am, I have to have this. Now, I just think it's like a cross, but a really beautiful cross, kind of. Oh, gorgeous. So this is the look. Joan Boyce also on HSN still has a little bit of jewelry left that they're clearancing out. So you might want to go on there and see. They may have some of the stuff I'm talking about. Plus, go on Joan Boyce, go on Facebook to her page, and she's going to be announcing soon when she's going to sell her jewelry again. So that's what that looks like. My nails are the same nails I had from the last video. These are Kiss nails. Full covered Kiss nails. They're long ones. They're really long, so I have to trim them. But I like to trim them and make them really nice and square. And I used, what is this? I used LA Colors nail polish. I used every other nail. I used these two colors. I'll be doing my nails this weekend, so I'll be changing it up. And then LA Colors has a Mermaid Magic. It's the most beautiful. Look at the bottle. The bottle's gorgeous. I got all this at Walmart. And look at the color there. All these were $1.99 each. Isn't that beautiful? So I put that on the pink. I don't know if you see my nails sparkling on the pink part. And then as far as fragrance, I'm wearing a thing called Plumeria. I make my own fragrances too. I know I make a lot of stuff. I have this fragrance oil that I get at the indoor swap meet here in Vegas. Okay. if you ever come here, it's on Decatur and Charleston. Go to the indoor swap meet. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday is open. No, Friday, Saturday, Sunday is open. It's fabulous. And I buy this fragrance oil. It's called Plumeria. And it doesn't, a lot of fragrances, or if it's not essential oil, a lot of times will give me headaches, but hers don't. I think what hers are, they're essential oils that have been watered down already. So that's why it doesn't give me a headache. And that's why I make a lot of my perfumes, because a lot give me headaches. I pretty much have to stick with essential oils. So anyway, you take, I took this clear bottle. I filled it up with vodka to about right here. From here to here with vodka. And then from here up with water. So 75% vodka, 25% water. And then I put in maybe 8 to 10 drops. I kind of put the drops in and then smell and then spray it and see how I like it. After about 3 or 4 days, 5 days, it gets even better. Okay, but you can use it right away. And it makes the most beautiful perfume. It's just a clear bottle, see? But I took that diamond wrap that you get at Dollar Tree on the craft aisle. It comes in a sheet like this big. And they have diamond wrap that's in gold, that's in pretty blue, turquoise, pink, magenta. So, and I just wrapped the bottle so that I have like a fancy little bottle. And it's just, you know, a cheap, clear spray bottle. So this Plumeria smells so good, you guys. I love it. It smells like flowers. It smells like there's some fruit in there. It smells just like flowers and fruit mixed together, but not too sweet. Plumeria it's a beautiful flower, I believe in Hawaii, that they put in the leis, and it just smells so good. Is there anything else I want to show you? Oh, 2 pairs of sunglasses really quick that I want to show you. Oh, and one last thing I want to do before we go. These are Joan BOYCE glasses. I think she still has, this is the same one with the jewelry on HSN. Go on hsn.com. She has these glasses, these oversized glasses. Aren't these fabulous? They look like those $100 pair of glasses, but they're not. They're not cheap either. But, you know, these cost me, I think, 30 bucks, $25, $30. So I have like 4 different pairs of her glasses. Look how rich they look. And I love the big oversized frames. I know I look like a bug, but I just love it. I love looking like a bug. Okay. Then I want to show you these other sunglasses. I want to show you high. I told you I'm going to always show you high and low of everything. These I got from Dollar Tree, you guys. Look how phenomenal these look. And they feel made well too. Now these glasses, I think, Penny said, I think these are around maybe $15 if you bought them wherever they sell this brand at. But look at these glasses. So when you're at Dollar Tree, you guys, look at the glasses. There's a lot of crappy ones there, but they have some ones that are really name brand there and that are really well made and look really cool. I love how this is kind of like a cat kind of look, how kind of catted, little cat eye here. Love these. Look how sharp they look. These look expensive. They don't look like cheap glasses. So pay attention when you're at Dollar Tree and look at the glasses, because not all their glasses look cheap. A lot of them look really nice. So there's that. I wanted to share that with you. And I think that's everything I wanted to share with you guys today. Let me look at my little, I have a little tray. Was that everything? Yes, there's one last thing I want to do. I call it fairy dusting myself. Pamela from Pamela's World. Hey, Pamela. She sent these to me. I could not find the hard candy. You guys know hard candy sold at Walmart. It's not $1, okay? So, she sent me these highlighters. They have a lot of like glittery, like it's not as fine as like what I put on, as fine as the dust, but they work awesome for body glitter. So, I got this kabuki brush from Dollar Tree. Isn't that fabulous? Yes. There's some little fuzz in there, sorry. So, I like to use them as body glimmers. So, I use these every day. Either this one, which I'm going to use today. And that looks like, especially on dark skin, looks like Aurora Borealis, you guys. It's gorgeous. And this just looks goldeny. And I go through all the shades. So I'm going to use this one and just have an Aurora Borealis look. I do it right down the center of my legs. If you can see my shoulders, I put some on my shoulders. Right down the center of my legs. and then a little bit right in through here. And then sometimes I do my hands too, like the tops of them. Look how gorgeous that is. I don't know how much you can see. Just a second, let me just show you this way. I'm gonna try to put it on kind of heavy. Look how gorgeous that looks. I don't know if you can see the aurora borealis of it, but it is, they're beautiful. They're absolutely beautiful. And if you don't mind seeing a little bit more sparkle on your face, I like it to look like I'm glowing from within. So this for me won't work on my face, but it works so good on my body. But if you like to see a little bit more, like you don't mind if it's not as fine ground up highlight, then put this on your face and try it and see if you like it. You may love it for your face. So everybody's different, you know, so you got to do you. Okay, I think that's it, you guys. Okay, that is it. You guys, my next Get Ready With Me is going to be, well, I have two looks. It depends on how all my stuff comes in. I want to do the, why do I keep forgetting his name? Scott Barnes. I almost called him Jeff. I want to do the Scott Barnes J-Lo look. But that really takes a lot of different makeup. So I had to order a bunch of stuff. So I ordered a bunch of stuff so I can do that look, and also so I can just wear that look. I really like it. And then also I want to do a beautiful smoky eye. It was very like it's a reddish brown color, and it's really, really gorgeous. And it's a smoky eye that I saw Cher wear in the movie, what the heck is that movie? Moonstruck. I love her makeup in Moonstruck. It's a smoky eye, but it's done with this reddish type of rusty color. It's hard to describe. More like a maroon. And it's gorgeous. And I want to do that look. So I'll probably do that look next from Moonstruck that Cher had, that smoky eye. And then I'll probably have all my stuff in, and I'll do the Scott Barnes J-Lo glow look. So those are the two next videos to look forward to as far as my makeup videos. You guys, I do a lot of different stuff, so check it out below. I do mixed media. I'm an artist. I draw, paint, and all that. So if you want to get into some mixed media and learning how to paint and draw and collage and all this cool stuff, it's mixed media. Check out those videos. I do a lot of Dollar Tree hauls. I do a lot of Hobby Lobby hauls. So check those out too. Okay, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd love for you to do so. If you can give this video a thumbs up. Any comments or questions, leave them below. Come visit me on Facebook and Instagram. And let me know what you think about my everyday look. And if you learned any tips from Barnes over here. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Toodaloo!